Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Out of the end zone. Delivers the contact. Gets it up to the 37 on the return before he's knocked out of bounds. The Cadets offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On first down, here comes this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a minute. They put 1 minute on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Going to take a shot at this DB. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. On the return, it's Hudson. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Washington State lines up quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll go to the counter play. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Looking down the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll run it from the gun. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to power their way ahead. The ball's free. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committees out there, committee approach. One way to get yourself on the bench very quickly, put the rock on the ground. That's a coachable lesson for that young man.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the run, 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Big fullback's got it. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball is intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give to the tailback. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Here on 3rd down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. times you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. We've got this third down play to open the quarter. Back to throw, it's Mateer. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. The short hands, it's Hernandez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. The inside handoff. Got the first down and more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Line getting set on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Still running at the 40. The expressway is wide open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Cougar!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Black Knights of the Hudson using surgical precision in this quarterback run game.
Yeah, and you're not talking about surgical precision in the passing game. That's not what Army does. They want to run the football. When you sign up as a QB to play at Army, you know that. You better be able to do it. You could see the run there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Black Knights pick up the first down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And they got him for the sack. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Give him 88 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They're getting this guy lathered up. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. Unloads quickly. Stops after making the catch. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Washington State ready to go with another first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. Looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Touchdown, Cougar. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He's loose. The 40, the 30, at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army! Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Freeman. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wazoo! Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're bringing heat, setting up the screen, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the 1st down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
Know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around, we can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Sweet feet on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes over the stop. Maybe get a little momentum.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Daly. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that 1st down marker is. Great job going to get that 1st down, new set of downs.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that 1st down for you.
And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're setting up the screen. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll toss it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Gets open down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Daly. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
28 on 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Washington State going quickly. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air, it's Mateer. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
A shot for the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled, then run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Back to pass, it's Daly. Gets it out quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Heaves it on the run. Got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Running back goes in motion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Touchdown, Army! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Washington State, 28, Army, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And they've got a little... here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Washington State lines up quickly. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Washington State will have to boot it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. On the run, it's Daly. Using his feet to buy time. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's complete on the right side. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not